Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of.
The Lo and Zoe Show.
I missed that so much. For some reason, if you guys didn't listen to our last episode, we got away temporarily from our intro that we always did.
We're bringing it
Um,
back. We're
I know.
dialing
And you know
back
what
to the
else?
simplicity.
What else I was thinking of was we always used to do like a song intro as well to the podcast, and we just kind of we haven't recorded a new one in a long time, but also we just wanted to simplify things. So we used to do like we would do a little intro about what we were talking about, and then one of us would go, so, and then the other one would say, do you
Let's
remember?
get started.
I was wondering if you'd like jump in on that
Yeah.
or be like, what are you talking about? Yeah, I kind of miss it, but I also like simplicity. So, anyways, we have a quick and to the point episode today where we really just want to share with you guys something that we are going to be hosting next week. And what is it, Zoe? Because you came up with the brilliant name.
This is a beautiful invitation to join us in the Quantum Accelerator. So,
Yes.
this is going to be 5 days of free coaching. There's going to be three live Telegram conversations, teachings that Lo and I will be sharing inside of a Telegram group. Those of you who are part of our mini mind earlier this year, we had so much fun doing that. So, it's going to be similar to that. It's going to be incredibly potent. And what are we going to be teaching or bringing forth in this container, Lo?
Yeah, so it's a two-part, what I would call like a formula for accelerating the arrival of your desires. It's really the foundation that you need to understand in order to set intentions and then allow them in with speed and ease. And we're really speaking to this from just a whole new level of, I mean, consciousness understanding. I think the last year specifically, Zoe and I have done a lot of work, and we have created curriculums around it as well, in the realm of easeful receptivity and really what it means to release the resistance that we hold against our desires. So the whole thing will be around not only just setting your intentions, but knowing how to let them in, like I said, with speed and ease. And it's not even so much about the speed. The speed part is like a byproduct of this way of being that is peaceful and easeful and joyful and just like you can feel it in your body with me right now with us right now as I'm saying it. Like, how does it feel to live in this state where you're not fighting, where you're not pushing, where you're not stressing all the time? Like, Zoe and I were actually talking about this yesterday, um, about how so much of the time we bring this trying energy into manifestation and into everything that we do in life. But when we actually tune into the arrival of our desires and we imagine what that feels like, generally speaking, the experience of it is easeful. It's like, oh, I just feel so much relief now that I got the job, or I feel so much ease now that I'm with the love of my life, or I feel, whatever it is, it's the experience is actually usually one of like relief, ease, joy, these things that are not aligned with an energy of force or trying or control, which is so often the space from which we approach manifestation. And so we're really going to be speaking into that and what actually goes into creating that way of being so that your arrival or your desires rather can arrive on an accelerated timeline.
Yeah. And what comes to me around that is just freedom, like speaking into that relaxed receptivity and not forcing things and not grasping towards things. When you get to the root of that and like listening to what we're going to bring forth in this formula, you're able to just let go, release a bit more, let yourself off with a hook and feel into more freedom and overall peace in your life and in your body. And that's such a gift. And Lo and I have been integrating what I say is like we've both been on such an accelerated journey this past year. We've been integrating things very quickly. It's almost like if we were baking and it's like an ingredients gets added and then we bake it real fast. And so I feel like this training is going to bring forth a lot of things that we've actually integrated over the last year that we're ready to start speaking into in a big way that can provide freedom that we've achieved in our lives.
Yeah. Yeah. And one thing that I really love about this style of training, it's completely free. It's 5 days inside of this group chat with us and our other participants. And so there's opportunity for you guys to ask questions, to get feedback on things, to listen to the replays if you can't join live. But what I love about it in particular is the intention. I believe now more than ever in the power of intention, in the power of really existing within the potential of what you desire rather than being so much in the unfolding of it. And so, in joining a space like the accelerator, what you're really doing is setting this massive intention and then being really immersed in the energy of that intention throughout those 5 days because you're a part of this conversation and you're listening to us, you're learning from other people, you're able to ask questions. And I think a lot of the time we underestimate the immense power simply of that intention to bring forth what we desire. We think so much that it's about the getting of what do I need to do in order to get it, but it really can be incredibly powerful just to intend for it and then be in an energy of that intention rather than
Mhm.
trying to figure out why it's not here yet. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because being in the intention is flowing, focused, potent energy towards what you're creating. So, anywhere that we can inhibit any of that scattered energy or energy leaks that are happening and literally live in intentionally, live in our intention, that's how we accelerate things. And we're going to be speaking into different ways, of course, of doing that. And of course, of releasing and bringing awareness to anything that might actually be inhibiting you from allowing in your desires or having them collapse into reality.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's how we get the acceleration going. It's gonna be a lot of fun, especially too in containers because, like you said, when you come into a container with an intention, Lo and I have an intention around this. Everyone who enters into that container has an intention for it of the shift that they're ready to make, the manifestation that they're ready to collapse into their reality, and so that brings a next level of power because we're coming at this as a collective, as a group.
I agree. And I think so much about Dr. Joe's work, who we always reference. But I mean, so much of what we teach is based on Dr. Joe's teachings. But he talks all the time about how consciousness is non local. And he does things like he just organized this walk around the world where you could basically sign up just to go on this meditative walk. It didn't matter where you were, it was at a specific time. And like I was at the cottage at the time and there's no roads there. It's all like boat access. I didn't really have anywhere to walk. But I like sat down on the deck and like tuned into this collective energy that was all in this space of intention and potential. And so I really love creating spaces like that because again, we underestimate how powerful that can be. So if you have specific intentions, maybe it's for the next, month and a half of the that's left of the year, maybe it's going into 2024. We really want to invite you to bring that intention into the accelerator. Don't try to figure it out. Don't try to do anything with it other than just bring it into this space and allow for it to get its own answers for you to receive what you need to in order to really let it in. That's what we're going to be creating together inside of the Quantum Accelerator.
Yes, and you guys can sign up for this through the link down in the show notes. And of course, if there's any questions, you can reach out to us. But it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be really positive and powerful. And because it's on Telegram, it just makes it all the more accessible to everyone.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been doing audio versions of all of my trainings lately because I don't want to sit down and watch a video anymore. Well, actually, no, that's not an option for this training. It's only audio. But we got such good feedback from this format from our previous mini mind that we did in this way because you can listen to it in your car, you can listen to it on your walk, you can re-listen while the replays are up. So it just makes it really, really nice and easy. And we can't wait to have you guys.
Yeah, can't wait to have you guys inside the group and sending you so much love as always.
Yeah. Oh, and we didn't actually say the dates.
Oh,
They are, I think it's the 21st, 23rd, and 24th, next Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So
yes.
Yeah, but it will actually extend until Saturday night. That's when the group will stay open till, and you guys can ask your questions and things like that. So yeah, it'll be those 5 days. You don't need to join us live, though there is a live version of it happening. And click down below. We'll see you guys there.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you guys so much for spending a piece of your day with us and tuning in to the Lo and Zo Show.
If you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to rate it and share on social media. Be sure to tag us.
Until next time,
stay abundant.